Our next video is about valence electrons, so make sure you add that part in your notes. So valence electrons are electrons that are found on the outermost shell or orbital of the atom. They can be gained or lost in a chemical reaction. So in order to identify how many valence electrons a certain atom has, we can figure that out three different ways. The first way is that we could look at the outermost energy level on a Bohr model. The second way is we can write the noble gas configuration, circle all of the s and p orbitals in that configuration, and then count the number of electrons, which of course are electrons, are the superscripts. And then the third way is we could look at the group number, such as 1A, 2A, 3A, etc. So if I was trying to determine the number of valence electrons in magnesium, I could draw out my Bohr model just like this and see that these two electrons found on the outer shell are valence electrons. So magnesium has two valence electrons. I could also determine how many valence electrons magnesium has by writing out the noble gas configuration like this, then circle all the s and p orbitals in the noble gas configuration and count those electrons. So this only has two electrons, which again is the same as my first way. And our third way is we could look at the group number from the periodic table of elements. Magnesium can be found in group 2A, so thus it has two valence electrons. Next, work through the practice on your notes to determine the number of valence electrons for those three examples. So no matter how you determined that by any of our three ways, you should have found that beryllium has two valence electrons, potassium has one valence electron, and fluorine has 7 valence electrons. Complete the extra practice in your notes and we'll go over these answers in class. And this is the end of the video. Thank you, and make sure if you have any questions, you write them down, email your teacher, or send them a message on Google Classroom. Have a great day.